Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. I'm here in my hot tub, staving off the effects of warp once again, using the warp ward, and ready to get down to work and finish off this Whither spawner we made. Hold the phone. This room looks a little different. Yeah, it is. You got me. I did a little I say redecorating, but I wanted to say interior design, redecorating, and I don't know. Redecorating was the word I actually wanted and the one I said, so we'll go with that. I went ahead, I got the arcane blocks, and then used a chisel to get their ultimate forms, or alternate, rather, and set this guy up. And I think it looks much better in here now without the red floor. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that as it is. And we're going to head on over here to our Whither room and recap where we're at currently. So we built this chamber, if you guys remember, over the last couple episodes. It's all done up now and looking pretty good. I even went so far as to put this, caution line like, hey, by the way, don't, walk in here. Otherwise, you might have a bad time. And I have fully decorated this room. I'm not 100% sold. Not 100% sold on the way this is looking. I wanted the queen. I wanted the queen. I wanted a clean laboratory kind of look to this, but I think this is too much. I think this is too much. But I did get this working. Okay. So I didn't read carefully enough. Let me grab our wand of the forest eddy here. There it is. And it needs to be within 8 blocks. So you'll now notice that coming out of these are, well, funny enough, red strings. And they're attached automatically to these inventories, which means anything that goes into these via pipes of some sort will automatically get deposited here. So the next question then becomes, how do we actually get this thing to put one of something in the inventory? I need meat. How do we get what we want? Because you need one Wither skull head in each of the top ones and then soul sand in the rest. Well, interestingly enough, I have a thing for that. The chest's over there, but we need some covers. Which actually I need to check on something. How's this doing? Recovering. For some reason my grinders here quit on me, but they seem to be working now, so I'm okay with that. What I do need is I should build a third one of these, so I've got 4 chambers in total going, just to make sure that our buffer here kind of stays where it belongs. I really don't want to run out of mob juice, because that stuff is useful for a lot of things. Oh, and I should mention, I also upgraded our tools, so the cobalt pickaxe now has a speed of 150 redstone, giving it a mining speed of 29, super fast. The smasher also has 150 redstone and a mining speed of 13.33. I also upgraded our alumite axe and a couple other things. So the way I did this, because if you remember, I was out of modifier slots. Well, it just so happens that using a couple of different things, you can get extra modifier slots. One of those things being a nether star. So you can have up to, I think, 5 or 6 different modifiers on any given one of these, which is great for us. So let's go. Went over here for something and I did not get it. Do I have any covers? I do not. We'll just use some cobble for this. So let's go over here and we'll do the old trick. Turn this into some covers. 1, 2. There you go, covers. More than enough. 8 covers. Oh yeah, and I recessed these into the wall so they're not sticking out now. So yeah, lots of little details around the old base. Is there? I swore there was a guy in there. I'm seeing things. All right, so how then do we get this to work? Well, first and foremost, come here, you two. And we're going to put them directly here. Nice and compact. 1, 2. Actually, no. We'll go up a level in a moment. So we need to be able to put a transfer node on this guy. And you'll notice it automatically connects. Yippee. And then we want hyper rationing pipes. So the cool thing about hyper rationing pipes, I'm having a terrible time speaking. Hyper rationing pipes from extra utilities is that they will put one of any item into an inventory, and only one of any item. But you'll notice that this is not a hyper rationing pipe. Well, that is easily solved by putting one into there. So this is now hyper rationing as well. And to make sure this goes pretty quick, we'll put about 4 speed upgrades in it. And then we can do this. So we're going to grab our covers, which are proving to be a pain in the butt. And we're going to do this, because we want to separate the top and bottom layers. But I think I'll use this one like that. And we want to put 3. Actually, no. I want to put 1 as an item duct, or a transfer node, rather. And I need... Actually, so we'll put one as in a pipe first. Put down our chest. And then put down the... Alright, that'll work. So the guy goes here, like that. Right click. That. Those. Wunderbar. Alright, so that should be pretty quick. We don't need it to be super fast. I just don't want it to be lollygagging around. So let's actually grab a stack of something. We'll see this in semi-correct action. Let's grab a stack of cobble. Wow, I'm having all sorts of trouble today. Alright, so 2 chests. Half stack each in the chests. And you'll notice that they're all going, and you're probably going, well, hey, wait a minute. You said 1 item and 1 item only. I did. Because they're all being held up here. And if you go over here, you'll see that there is 1 in each inventory, just as I said there would be. So, well, let's actually test this damn thing. So those 2 go there. Oh, I need to power the door, which I cannot do at the moment. So actually we'll run like this. I know that that's a thing, but I would rather you come this way. So let's turn into our bat form half a moment. And you're going to be obstinate, aren't you? Never could get this thing to properly connect where I wanted it to. Ah, there we go. Perfect. It is a little janky, I will admit. But then again, so am I. Alright, so that guy can go there for now. So, here's the order of operations as we are to understand it. And why are these not facing in the right direction now? It feels like it's oddly dark in here. I'm going to throw electrolyte down. These are now being a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead. We're going to break these. I probably need to do that job. I'm at it. See, they're insisting on facing a certain way, and I haven't quite discerned why that is. Because they shouldn't. They shouldn't face a certain way like that. They should go exactly where I want them to. Okay, so that guy's doing that. That guy's there, but he's facing the wrong way now. So we'll do one of these jobs real quick. Yeah, see, this is pointing up. I don't want it to go up. Now it's stuck doing the up thing. Okay, now it's facing. It went up again. Son of a gun. Is that the problem that I had the last time? In that it doesn't want to actually go where it is supposed to go. All right, hold on, I gotta break these ones. Honest to God, these have given me nothing but trouble since I wanted to use them. Let's be frank. Okay, so the first one's got to go here. Okay, let me try doing it this way. So we're here. Ow. Okay, now we're there, but where is our arrow? Our arrow is still pointing in the wrong direction. Alright, well, I'm going to play around with this for a couple minutes and be right back, guys. Alrighty, I figured it out. Got them to face where I wanted them to face. Took forever, but here we are, ready to test the machine. So here is the order of operations. This guy needs to get placed down. Okay, so first things first, we want the door to open. Next thing, we want this to go out. Last thing, deploy. Sorry, not last thing. Retract. Done. Close door, last operation. And if we go in there, we should see... Oh, look at that. There is our quote-unquote Whither. And there's one block ready. Oh, okay. All right, this is some real, actual progress. I'm stuck in a wall, apparently. Help. Help. Why am I stuck in a wall? I'm not... Where did I go? How did I end up all the way over here? Okay, that's... raises more questions than I have answers. Moving along. So that's the basic way we want to do this. Now, I could have a step-by-step system through of levers and buttons to do this whole thing, but I'm with a lot of guys that play Feed the Beast. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. I would much rather have something automatically do it for me. And that is where computer craft comes in. And I'm going to preface this by saying I'm really bad at computer craft. The last time I coded anything was like 10 years ago, and it was Java. So I don't really know Lua code all that well. Is it Lua code? Lua code, Luna code? LUA, the stuff that computer craft uses. But for that, we need to make a computer. So if I go to here to computer, there's a couple of different variants. And we really haven't talked about them at all in this season, but they are here. And there is the basic computer, which is this guy here. And what we're going to be making, which is an advanced computer. Very easy to make, actually. Just some redstone and some gold and a glass. But I also want to make some monitors. Because if I do this right, we'll be able to run a button on a touchscreen monitor that will actually do what I want for us. I'm also going to need, I can get rid of some of the things in my inventory, like that, and those covers. I do need some more laboratory blocks, and I do need some conduit. I only have 30, so I better make some more insulated redstone conduit. Make a whole stack, because it never hurts to have it. Alrighty, so how am I going to wire this up? Well, funny you should ask me that. So I got set to 90. I'm going to put... I'm going to say... We'll put our wireless over here so it's kind of out of the way. Set that back to 90. And here's how the wiring is going to go. Oh, that was a facade. Oh, fancy that. This should work. So if I put because we need to trigger both of these. So we'll have that come out like that. And I'm going to need to pick colors for these as well. Okay, so the wiring will go like that. I need to tell it that it needs to connect to those, which will have 2 different colors. If I can get it to connect. Disabled. All right, so we've got these 2. So we're going to say retract will be blue. And insert, come on, will be purple. So you have purple and blue. So we can have different colored signals going, which is a great, great feature of this, by the way. And then we'll just run this way. Because why make a whole new line if we don't need to? And we'll come on out in the hallway. And rather than just using that, I'm going to dip down. I want the computer to go here-ish. So I'm going to turn myself into my bat form to get in here. So the computer will go here. We'll make this, actually, we'll just drop straight down. Like that. So that it has a little room to move, and we'll do one of these jobs. Coming like that. And I screwed up. Oop, out of there. It'll go along. There. Okay, so that's all connected up to there. And then I can get some facades, and we'll just do it this way. Because I like the idea. Alright, so that's all connected there. This guy, I'm going to need a facade on top of this. And then I need a piece of... We're also going to need to run a conduit over here as well. So we'll run the conduit like that. Here, and then I will tell it that it needs to connect. No, that's not what I wanted. What, that guy? Oh, yep, there it is. So that guy will connect like that, and I can leave him as red. So they're all connected, blue-red. This guy will have a piece of redstone alloy wire. Should go here. And I'll tell it that it needs a connection northward if it lets me. This could actually be kind of tricky, not gonna lie. Come on. Might need to break the facade first. How about now? No? You don't want to work? There it is. So put that guy over there, that guy there. And that guy will be what color? You can be... It's an easy color. You can be green. So that guy's green, purple, blue, and red are our 4 colors. So now I need to come up with a program in Computercraft in order to make this actually happen. Yeah. I'm going to be borrowing very heavily on internet resources to make this happen. But a Computercraft is pretty cool. So it'll boot up here into Craft OS. And it's got a various different things we can do. Like, first off, hello. No, so, oh. Remember to always go to the end. Hello World. So it already has the Hello World program nice there for us. If we go to programs, it'll list all the different programs that we want to run. The one that I'm most interested in, well, there's 2. Startup, which means it will start up, will run when we reboot the computer automatically until we terminate it. And 2, I need to use a shell. So I'm going to have another program that's inside the software, and it's going to have a couple of shells in it. One of them is going to run the Whither program. The other one will run a button. Hopefully that'll allow us to spawn the Whither in our touchscreens. If that doesn't work, the most basic one I want to get is simply just a button that I click and activates the program. So I'm going to go ahead and start coding that, and you guys will join me when I have something that does something. I don't know how long that'll take me, but I'm going to go write a program. So I will be right back. Alrighty guys, we're back. And I think I got this guy figured out. Minus the... come on. Game, don't freeze on me. I think I got this figured out. Oh, Jesus, I didn't show you. I decorated this room too. Anyway, moving along. I'm pretty sure I got this to work. No touchscreen, however, just yet. But I'm thinking that we may want to put the monitor if and when I do get around to it here, like that. Or maybe, actually, I'd probably move it one over so that it's in line with this guy. But I do have it working more or less. Let's grab some facade. That is not enough. So why don't we make some more conduit facades? Oh, getting a little low on the conduit binder. That's okay. Totally fine. Alright, so let's get these guys paint up for a half moment. There's those. 12 will be enough for the moment. And I'll go and show you exactly what I've done. Starting with the actual wiring itself. So we've got a couple of different paths going on here. And I will go like that to cover them up. And we will see. Hang on. So the cabling itself is all going through the redstone conduit, which is acting like bundled cable, which is an older device from I think MF. No, that's not where it's from. It's either from Red Power or one of those older mods. I'm relatively sure, but it was a thing, and I'm even sure we have bundled cable now. We do have bundled cable. And this is from Project Red. So, all right. So it would have been from Red Power, and now with Project Red. And it's because it can have multiple different colored outputs, it is able to act in that fashion. So you can see we've got, like I said, blue and purple here. I cut out the middleman of the red alloy wire and went just direct with the cable into these guys using a strong signal. Red. I believe I changed this one to orange because for whatever reason it wasn't liking green. And then that leaves us with everything going back this way into our computer, which I will actually terminate. So if you've decided to work with some computer craft stuff, you can use Control-T to terminate a program and edit. Well, actually, let's edit startup first. So startup is empty. That's odd. In startup, it should say shell.run Whither 2. Whither, we'll go edit. I'll show you the actual code. So this is my actual code cobbled together from several different places along the internet. What you're basically doing is setting your signal equal to whatever, your local signal. And I want to say, I'm telling it to do a whole bunch of different things. I won't bore you with the actual details, but this is what the code generally looks like. All nice and neatly laid out. And it took a little bit of experimenting with the sleep timer here in order to actually make the whole thing work. But let's go ahead. We'll exit that. We'll reboot the computer by holding Control and R. Now it's running, and if I go over here, everything looks great. If I click the button, the door will open. It extends, deposits, retracts, and closes the door. And that should, in theory, be enough time to spawn a Whither. So let's test that out. Because I actually don't know how this will work precisely the way I desire. We're going to find out. Actually, that should be all, because I've been testing this a few times. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll grab some Whither skulls and a few other things. Let me get rid of this junk in my inventory. Okay, and I need... Yeah, more than enough. More than enough painted conduits. We'll stop. Oh, soul sand, soul sand, soul sand. Don't have any of that. I may need to go on a big soul sand harvest. I actually don't know how much I have. 264. Not a lot. But I'm not going to be spawning withers all the time, so I'm not concerned deeply about the amount of soul sand we have. As long as we've got some. How many heads do we have? 14. More than enough. Actually, why don't we just grab the whole shebang there. Go on over here. And let's go ahead, cover the rest of this up. Nice and neat. So that it looks like a professional built it. Which I most certainly am not. I may need to get some lighting like in the floor or something just to make it look nice. I do like the fact that that's all flush though. That is very pretty looking. Okay, so in the top slot go our 3 heads, which will get loaded in. And in the bottom slot goes our soul sand. Let's grab our handy implement. Now the big test here will be to see how much actually gets blown up by the wither explosions. I should have worded everything properly. Oh, you know what? I didn't empty those before that happened. Aha, very funny. Okay, now it should work. So let's give it a half a moment to think about it. The old button to click. And wither. Okay, it's going. Retract. Plenty of time. Okay, it's going to try and kill me, which it can't. I have so much health, it's irrelevant. I'm just going to stand here and murder him. Because I did finally complete my health. And he's dead. Just like that. Alright, so lighting in here is an issue. This we have discovered. I wonder if I can use redstone lamps or something. How about in the back? Did we lose anything? No. Oh. Everything's ready to go again. Yeah, baby. We have... Oh, God. Yeah. Ah. All right. I'm excited. I'm super happy. So this worked. This 100% worked, guys. We have a fully functioning wither spawn chamber. Now, it's not 100% automatic, because I still need to go in and kill the wither. But as you just saw, that's a trifle. Takes me a couple seconds to kill a wither. And at every time, I get a wither star for my troubles. That is what I call freaking awesome. Now, there's not a lot that seems on the surface that we can do with the wither stars, but I'll be getting into that with our next project, which is actually, once again, revamping our power system. It's that time again. I did mention that a couple episodes ago, but now we're actually going to do it, and that'll be what we focus on next episode. But for now, we can put a pin in this project and say it's done, because we have a fully automated wither spawner, baby. Not touchscreen enabled. I'm a failure on that one, but it does work, and I'm super happy that it does. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. It works. Ah. All right, guys. As usual, if you like the episode and you dig our brand new wither spawner, you can go ahead and leave me a like. You can always find other work I have done in the description box below. Before I forget, if you would like the code for the wither spawner, I will put it up on on Pastebin. I was gonna say GitHub on Pastebin. So if you want the code, let me know, and I will be happy to share the code with you. And actually, I need to notate the code to show you where I got some of the elements just for the teaching. I guess not really, because I didn't really take anybody's code. I actually just researched a shit ton and figured out how to do that. As usual, I took a lot of inspiration from Direwolf 20 on this build. It's pretty slick, and it works great. He used a computer in his as well, and that was instrumental in learning how to actually code, is watching him do it. So I guess credit goes to him for making the first version of this program. But it works, it's automatic, and it's badass. And that's pretty much it for me, guys. As usual, if you everything else I already said, I was going to start my outro again. I don't know why. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.